Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start the drive with Wilson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. That ball caught by Slayton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Well, the Vikings at 9-6 now. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up after 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, 73, 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Following the interception, Love getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Down. Black shot. Blue strike.
Working out of the gun. Love. On the out route, he's got Mostert. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. Here's Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. In motion right is Ridley. Love to throw for it on 4th. He's across midfield, and he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. On 2nd down, Love once more. And that is incomplete here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Love now to pass on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
In motion right is Ridley. Play action this time with Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Love looking to throw it. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Hey, Silver.
But first down, Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Marquise Goodwin, 74 yards. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Black open.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's got the rookie from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Miami.
So the false start will back them up 5. And they get the guard, John Runyon. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Escapes the defender. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 16-yard line.
73! 73!
And Hurts going to move him around. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion, Slayton. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. Pass. Round up, Yeti.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will have the Vikings first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Fights off the defender. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Hurts fumbles it, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this... Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Yanni, Yanni.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. The pitch to Henry. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni.
Henry out of the pistol. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Now Hurts changing up the play. Going right side, he finds Slayton. Touchdown! Darius Slayton from 4 yards out. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
73.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Hurts to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Love. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Hyatt, 36 yards. And the Packers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Go pink, red, cycle.
Love throwing for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Vikings take over
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Goodwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here comes 2nd down.
Silver, ready? 73. 73.
He'll drop to throw. That ball caught by Slayton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
63, bang.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go, set.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Hey, green. Check white. Quick, yellow. Black yellow.
On 3rd down, Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play call better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. There he goes, left side. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay